This week on Sportsman TV, I'm turning it over to Captain T-Kip, the guy who introduced me to the Gulf Killfish. Come on, go with us.
This is a good one. There we go. That one's gonna eat. They're not real big, but it's fish. I mean, we chasing birds, they eating shrimp. It just depends which pile you get on, if they're gonna be keepers or not. Another one for the box. This one ain't gonna make the ride. He ain't real big, but he might eat at least. Yeah, he'll eat. Cool look hitting right there, damn. Well, what we got going on this morning, we're a little north of Round Lake and Bay Rambo, and basically pattern this time of year is we're kind of just chasing birds and looking for bait. You know, this time of year it's mainly shrimp they're chasing. And we kind of got a mixed bag going on. I'm throwing a cark and a live bait, live manna. Rest of the guys are throwing artificial. But it's kind of one of those things, I miss one as I'm talking to you, but it's kind of one of those things, you just got to find the bait. I mean, we're stuck on a day, we don't have much tide range, which really kind of gets that bait moving, gets them fish active. But it is what it is. We got to make do with what we got. We're going to give it a little longer through here. We're still having a few bites, and we're going to regroup another little spot, see if we can't find some more action shortly. Look like you're doing the redfish shuffle there, Mr. Mark. Going around the boat. Now I got him.
Yeah, you're right.
Good job, sir. I don't have it. Another one here. And at least like this morning, they're kind of giving us an idea where they're at, you know, like an area. And even after the birds go away, you know, you could come back and forth and work these areas, you know, with the trolling motor drifting back and forth. And, you know, as long as you can see a little bait on the surface, popping on the surface, you know, or tide lines or something like that, that's where you want to be. I mean, because they definitely chasing the bait. These birds back behind us, in front of us here, we're up on the point, and now you can see they're 1/8 of a mile down, you know. That wind just pushing that bait down, and that fish is pushing them as well. That's all it is. It's a thing, they just chasing shrimp. This area we're fishing, yeah, it looks like a bay, but this used to actually be a lot of marsh. You know, if you didn't know where you were going, you were running aground and staying stuck. Like if you see over here behind us, that little point, that little camp surrounded by water now. In the last couple of years, they used to have land around that camp, you know. This is a little better fish. That one's gonna make it. You on the box, brother. You know, sometimes you could get on a pile to where you can just wean through them, but it is what it is. They're close, man. They just ain't keepers. There, he came back for it. Hit that one on the surface. Little one again. Mean. Oh, sorry, brother. I'll get him, Mr. Mark. Get him to me.
Tell you what, they're getting a little better. Ooh, he's gonna be close. Yeah,
Keep him.
They're getting better.
That one's gonna eat. Max's fish.
Please.
And he's got one on in the back as well. That one's gonna eat. There you go, sir. Pretty much every cast for you now since we switched over to that cork.
This is the ticket right here.
You know, sometimes like I say, like we were sneaking up to them here with the trolling motor. If you crank up your big engine and you get too close to them, you're gonna spook them. You know, yeah, the birds are definitely gonna leave, but you're also gonna spook the fish and the bait, you know. At least what I try to do is try to get upwind of them. That way you can drift with them, or you can get an idea of which way they're going, be it right, left, you know, you can kind of try to follow them a little more. You know, it's one of those things like any, you know, hunting, fishing, stealth is the key, you know. Yeah, we get there a lot quicker with the big engine, but I just feel a little confident, a little better, you know, using this electric motor. You had a bite, Joe. There we go. I get him, sir. Lift him up. Little one.
Is there any way to get to the big ones, or is it
You just gotta wean through them. You just gotta fish. There, you got another one on right now. That one's gonna keep. That one's gonna keep. You just gotta fish, brother. Yeah, he did fool us.
Yeah.
Lee, I got some leaders rigged up, bro. 150. That one's gonna eat. Come on, boy. You just going in the ice chest, and you're going swimming in Lake Crisco. It just depends what group you get on, brother. That's all it is. I mean, you know, sometimes you can get on a point to where, like we were earlier, they're all small ones and you can wean through them. Here, like, I mean, the birds aren't even working, but the bait's still here. You can see the shrimp popping down again. It just depends what group you get, you know. They're kind of like school kids. They hang out by age class, I find, you know. These I guess you could call these maybe first or second graders. We were in kindergarten a while back. I mean, I'm still doing the live bait thing, but it does seem to make a little difference with the cork. I don't know if it's because of the bait, you know, like the theory with the cork, you know, you pop another cork, sounds like the bait hitting on the surface, and then they come up, take a look with your bait suspended underneath, you know. That could be the ticket. I don't know. It's just each day is different. You got to feel it out like we started out this morning. Lee's still back there, tight line and a grub, you know. You got to mix it up till you find what they want, and then after you find what they want, that's what you repeat, you know. You can't catch them the way you want to catch them. You got to catch them the way that they want it, you know.
Welcome to Bowie Outfitters, my year-round outdoor shop, where there's something always on sale, where they always greet you with a smile. But without a doubt, Bowie Outfitters is a year-round outdoor shop. Great selection of knives, all the outdoor clothing you need, top layers, even bottom layers. Hiding from wildlife, hiding from your neighbor, they got everything you need here at Bowie's. Trouble with your neighbor's pet, they got everything you need here at Bowie Outfitters. I mean, everything. Night concealment, if that's your thing. Large selections of Louisiana apparel. Can we say Christmas at your house? Not only at Bowie's do they sell stuff to catch fish, to kill deer, whatever your game may be, they also sell a place to put it. If you're like me and you like a lot of food, they've got everything you want. You kill it, let Bowie Outfitter chill it. Don't have time to build a deer stand? Let Bowie supply you with one of the many stands that they have on hand all the time. If bow hunting's your thing, I'll promise you they have a bow to fit every member of your family. When fish have a certain taste for scent or color, let Bowie hook you up with what you need. They also have a bait with a picture of this guy.
These minnows, it's something we bring pretty much 80% of our trips, unless in the summer, you know, we're targeting just speckled trout out on the coast. You know, we got live shrimp or croakers then. I mean, we did the show last time, Gulf Killfish. Get them at Terrace Beach Shop in Leeville. I mean, it's the perfect bait for what we doing. Trout, redfish, black drum, eat 'em, flounder. Surprised we haven't caught a flounder yet. I mean, they're hardy little fish. Just hook them through the lips like that. About 18 inches or so in the popping cork. On a keel hook, can't go wrong. There we go. That one may eat. Oh yeah, that one's gonna eat. Day like we're having today where you're having to just move and follow the birds. I mean, it's one of those things when you're chasing birds, I mean, sometimes you're fortunate enough to where they're congregated enough, you can sit and camp on them and catch them. But that's the deal, more times than not, you just gotta move, fish them, see what you can do. You know, move around. I mean, it's kinda is why they call it fishing. You gotta fish for them. I mean, I wish it would be easy. I mean, we caught a pile of fish today. It's just, you know, they haven't all been keepers. You just gotta keep moving, keep your bait wet, and you'll eventually fall in the right ones. You know, got one on now. Yeah, there's not a lot of tide. I mean, I was kind of starting to think about it, you know, how much time we have left, but the shrimp's here, so the fish are gonna be here, you know. And we got a little wind blowing as well, so that kind of helps. Fake tide, like I call it, wind blowing stuff. You know, Jared, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's just one of those things, like I was saying earlier, you have to fish. You know, you would think we'd be picking up redfish tide on the bank like this, which this one is a little rat, but we are catching trout and reds on the bank. I mean, it's just one of those things. You got to do it, you know. Like I said, Vegas can't be choosy. You don't know where they're not going to be where you want them to be. They're going to be where they want to be, so you might as well take advantage of it while you can. I pulled a few gulps out their stomach before cleaning them. He's got some shoulder stuff. He's a little fat. I'm gonna measure this one. Drum. You got him? You need a net. Okay, dude, hang on. Drum on plastic.
Hey, I caught a drum on this apple beetle. Damn.
Bring him. Well, you know, this time of year, you need to mix it up between your live bait and your artificials, because you can burn up pretty much all your live bait chasing trout like we did this morning, especially catching all those little ones. So all we did, we swapped over to artificials with an 1/8 ounce jig head underneath a popping cork. Because to me, you know, I guess it's kind of like they say, they hear that sound of like the popping of the cork with the rattles and stuff, and it sounds like the shrimp or the bait on the surface, and then they come there and take a look, and there's your bait suspended underneath, you know. And we were also sweetening up them artificials with a little Bang fish formula. You know, I like the oil-based stuff, like the Bang or the Gulp, you know, something that's gonna stay there and leave a trail, you know. One more for the ride home. Really, if I'm not gonna fry them, I like to, what I call pan fry them. Just season the taste, a little olive oil, a little butter. I gotta dust them in flour. You know, I'll season the flour as well, just because I can't sit there and let them cook on each side, you know. But I really like them pan fried like that.
Jumbo slice. Do it right.
A boxer. Just a little pocket. We never hit, birds were diving in it. I got broke off by red early up against the bank, and we just casting, working it over. Seemed to be catching a few keepers. Just, you know, we kind of left it unmolested, let them do their thing. The birds seem to have left, but fish seem to still be here. We're gonna give this a little shot, a little while longer, see what we can do here before we jump in the marsh and really start red fishing. There's one. This one should keep. Yeah, and that would be nice, brother. Thank you, son. You know, and it's really same technique we were doing earlier, popping corks, except we fishing minnows now instead of artificial. I mean, last spot we caught a few trout as well. Here it's redfish. It just depends what little bank you hit and what's there, you know. You got to fish. He ate it awful cool looking there, Lee. He blowed up on that cork. Might be a little while, but it's better to be prepared. And then that's another thing too that I like about fishing with these corks. You get the cool blow-ups, like that one ate the cork. Another decent one. Got him. I don't know, he's feeling catty. Somebody's down. That's a trout fishy. I got a little rat red here. That one should keep. I knew there had to be one here. It's a pretty enough spot. There you go. Another one of them dark colored ones. Well, I guess that answers my question. There was one here.
Yep.
They homestead a little area, you know.
As always, Captain T-Kip and Max never disappoint. Join us here next time on Sportsman TV.